Okay, so pull-ups. So a couple months ago, I made an immensely popular post about learning to do pull-ups. I learned to do my very first pull-up about a year ago. I'm well into my 40s. I actually don't know how old I am most of the time. So it's never too late to learn. And I gotta tell you, I think simplicity is really the key, because when I lived back in DC and I had a lot of different workout options available, it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to do a pull-up. Oh, I can't do a pull-up. Okay, fine, I'll go do something else. I'll go do like lat pull downs or some other, more like half-assed exercise, right? Or I'll just go do other things because I'm in a whole gym and there's so much to do. So here, Juan put this pull-up bar up, and we have really not much other apparatus. So I said, okay, well, I'm just going to have to start trying to do the pull-up every day. And there was a lot of hanging and grunting and Juan laughing at me, but eventually I started to get up there a little bit. So I'm going to show you some of my techniques that helped me to get my very first pull-up, and now I'm actually starting to work on, a couple of reps, which feels great. Okay, so I think the first method is figuring out if you're an overhand gripper or if you're an underhand gripper. And once you get really good, you can start doing, one hand in each position. But I'm a natural underhand gripper. I'm much stronger in my biceps and I think like down here in this part of my back. So for me to pull myself up with an underhand grip was not very hard to learn. I just, I figured that one out pretty easily, okay? I think the overhand grip, especially for women, tends to be a lot harder because then your biceps are kind of out of the equation, and it's just a lot more pulling yourself up from your back. Lisa Glassman, one of our Patreons, she used to try to really help me with this, and she'd be like, come on, Krista, just pull. And I was like, no, I can't, So, I don't know, something here triggered for me, and I was able to figure it out. I think the key is, guys, don't hang out on the bar. Don't grab the bar and be like, okay, I'm getting ready. Just grab it and go, because the thing is a little bit more of a reaction than it is just brute strength. So, right, grab and go. Yeah? And I think it's a lot of quick fire muscle more than it is brute strength. If you have trouble with it in the beginning, I actually learned it with a little bit of a hop. So I would jump and grab the bar and then start pulling, which is obviously a big cheat, but it can at least get you up there. The last thing you want to do is just be hanging with your elbows locked out, because you're never going to get anywhere, okay? So first figure out your grip, right? And then once you get the easy one, you can start working on the harder one. And if that's impossible for you in the beginning, take a little bit of a hop, okay? Now there's another really awesome exercise. This isn't a pull-up, but it's an exercise for the upper back. And this is just a great thing to do, kind of constructive for your back. So you just hang off and let your arms go straight and tuck your legs up. And then without bending your elbows, pull. Pull. Right? So you're not bending the elbows. You're doing this one more specifically from your scapularis, from the small muscles around your shoulder blades. And this is really good to do if you've ever had a rotator cuff injury. It's just hanging off and pulling up without bending your elbows. It also helps to open up your chest. Yeah? And then it's really nice to have the sling attached, because if you've got the sling attached when you're done and you're all tired, you can simply flip upside down.